Hey, what's going on? It's Jessica from Juby Copywriting and Marketing, also 10X Your Reach LLC, and Writers with Profits. Okay, I wanted to give you an update on what's happening with the with small business loans right now from the SBA. And if you're like a copywriter or a writer and you work from home, I wanted to just tell you and give you some tips and resources and tell you how you can go about getting some assistance. This would be in addition to the $1,200 stimulus check that most Americans making under, $75,000 a year are getting. This is separate money. This is for people like copywriters like myself, or if you're a content writer, or if you're a graphic designer or whatever. If you are an independent contractor, you're a solopreneur, you own your own business, you're in the space that I'm in, but I'm particularly talking to writers right now, and you're experiencing some economic uncertainty because right now there are some companies that are ramping up and are trying to get their stuff out there, and then there are some companies that aren't sure and they're slowing down. And if you want to know how to get in front of the companies that are ramping up and hiring writers, stay to the end of this video so I can tell you exactly more about that and how you can make sure you're getting hired. But back to what my original thought, which was what to do if they're slowing down, because that could very well be the case. You could have a client who doesn't want to, who's uncertain about right now, so they may not be paying you as much, or they may be pausing your agreement until further notice. And if you're in that boat, it could be extremely scary. So here's what I'm not in that boat, thank goodness. However, just as a businesswoman, I'm always thinking, how can I make sure I'm economically secure, like as anyone would. So I have gone through the steps. I've started going through the steps with this SBA economic relief, coronavirus, COVID-19 care package, whatever it's called. And I'm going to put some clips up in this up in the video as well, and try to show you like clips of what some of it looks like. So step one, I went to sba.gov, and I did it on the day that it opened up, which was the end of March, I think. I filled out the application, and I got this long number, like a 9-digit number. And I was thinking, like, dang, they just opened and all these people have jumped in front of me. Like they beat you to the punch. And I don't even know if that number actually means that that's the number you are in line or what. But anyway, so I filled out the application. It was extremely simple. It was not the one through the Paycheck Protection Program. It was another one, like an economic assistance type. And it's for people, particularly like freelancers who or consultants who would need, that extra money. So I went there, I filled it out. Now, if this is your first year writing and you didn't have like any type of tax returns last year, I'm not sure how that works. I think you might still be cool though. I don't know, but I've been doing this for a few years now, so I've got like some history with it. So I just filled it out, and I didn't hear anything. They's like, oh, okay, we'll get back to you. And like over a week passed, and I was like, what happened? So meantime, I was trying another route just to see, just exploring my options. And I get an email today saying updates on your small business administration loan, the SBA, coronavirus loan or whatever. And what I found was, what they said was they just pretty much explained what was going to happen. And so they said in order to make sure they can accommodate all of the applications that have come in, they were going to, they were only going to give out like $1,000 per employee that you have. So naturally, if you're a solopreneur, if you're a freelancer, you're your only employee. Maybe you have someone else, then you have 2 employees, but they say $1,000 for per employee. So that's an additional $1,000 you could be getting, and up to $10,000, I guess, if you have 10 employees. So they said that there was a difference, like you could get a I forget what it was called, but one was like a loan and one was an advance. And like there are ways where this can be forgiven, like if you follow certain steps. So I'm not quite there in that process yet to know what it would take for you to get forgiven for it. I haven't even received the money yet. That's just the update that I got, and you know, as soon as I get my next update, I will let you know. But yeah, so far I filled out the application. So if you want to, you know, give it a shot for yourself, then I recommend that you go to sba.gov. There's going to be like a banner at the top that talks about COVID relief or something like that. Click on it to learn more. There are going to be like 3 different options, and the option that you want to do is the one, I think you could do paycheck protection as well. I'm not that far in the process yet, but I will be checking it out. But there's a different option for like freelancers or consultants, and that's the option that you want to click on. Go there and fill it out. They're going to just ask you questions about what you made and how many employees you had, and if you're a solopreneur, and you would click yes, you're a solopreneur. The employee is probably just you, and if you know you made, it doesn't matter what you made. You don't have to be worried about that. Just put down whatever you really made or make from this, and you should be good to go. I did it as soon as they opened, and this is something you want to jump on really fast, because these people are jumping on this. So if you're too late to this party, you're not gonna benefit from it. So just be sure that you go ahead and jump on it now, okay? So yeah, I'm going to keep you up to date on what happens next. That was the information that I got. That was the email that I got. So step 1, I went to sba.gov and filled it out, filled out like an application for it. And then step 2, I got an email from them like over a week later letting me know kind of where I'm at in the process. So, at the end of your application, you're going to also have to put your bank account in. You're going to have to give them your bank account number. And I guess they're going to just immediately fund it that way. I don't know, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. But in the letter, it said that they would just send the money to whatever you put on file. So I'll just keep you posted on what happens next. But yes, if you are a writer and things have slowed down for you, you can, there are things you can do. You can do that. And the next step, I'm going to see what the Paycheck Protection Program has to offer. And if I get anywhere with that, I'll come back to you with more information. And then as soon as I get more details on what happens after this particular email, and, if I actually get the money or get funded, I will certainly let you know that as well. So I hope that this is helpful for you. Go ahead and, share this video with people that are creatives, or people who are freelancers and who are making money, who make money from home, and they feel a little uncertain about their future. And if you are interested, if you're not yet writing from home and you're interested in how to get started, what you're gonna need more than anything are samples of your writing. And so with that, I've included a link that will send you to these writing samples that I created. They're fill in the blank. So you just take it, fill it out, and you'll have writing samples. And you can use that when you go and talk to potential clients, because that's what you're going to need. You're going to, when people are ready to hire you, they just want to see what you can do. And if you don't have anything to show them, they're going to skip you, and they're going to go to the person who can show them what they can do, they can do for them. So take these writing samples. They're completely free. They're like 7 different samples of things that I commonly see clients looking for in writing work. So take it, fill it out, share it with others. Like I said, share this information with others. And yeah, that's all I got for now. And I'll just talk to you in the next video. Bye.